About set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kwang Young Kim is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
So now here is Jean Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Philadelphia, the second baseman, Jean Segura.
First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out to put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Fouled off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
3-2 now. Segura leads off second with nobody out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
To 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Set to get his. Evening at the plate started. Andrew McCutchen trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Striding in is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman.
In there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Second, the right fielder.
Now to bat, Lars Nootbaar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan
Arenado. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
And he pops it up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Freddie Galvis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Freddie Galvis.
Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So the next to bat will be Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First delivery to him.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 home. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Up and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
None out there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate here is Roman Quinn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ball 2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 7 driven in. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Gene Segura. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Segura stands at second with no outs. This is popped up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dean is there. 2 gone. So a man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Dean has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Phillies strand one. Home half of the third coming up. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next up, Austin Dean.
Center fielder, number 0.
First delivery to him. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Into the box, Ivan Herrera. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Arenado with the bare hand. It's there. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Freddie Galvis. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Galvis behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. The pitch. The 1-0 home.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth. Into the box, Lars Nootbaar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes, pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here is Roman Quinn. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dean is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Now here it comes. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit. That's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The third baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up Alec Bohm. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Paul DeYoung is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Popped him up. Herrera waits on it. 1 out. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Austin Dean. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's another 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far. Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 61.
Now at the plate is Freddie Galvis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Yeah.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. this one hard the other way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Last half of the 7th here, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back. The left
so a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one yanked just foul. 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground. High
in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. The 0-1 offering. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Digging in will be Roman Quinn. Flew out last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Up next, Alec Bohm, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ivan Herrera. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, deep into left. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Two and 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. Lars Nootbaar will be next. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to bat will be Lars Nootbaar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he fouls this one off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nootbaar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1, here it comes. Gallegos is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic two-strike, let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both